Welcome to the interactive Body Balance radio show for health and fitness tips.
And here we go. Welcome back to Interactive Body Balance Radio. I'm your host, Mike Dasick, and thank you guys for tuning in from all over this world where we talk health, fitness, nutrition, and personal development. Haven't done a show probably in a week and a half, and today's show is going to air on April the 9th, 2021. I hope everyone is doing well. The weekend is approaching, and hopefully you get to spend some time with your family and get outside. Like I said, up here in Canada, it's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. I think 20 degrees Celsius, 68 Fahrenheit. This is just, what we do. Nature, sunlight. Let's get out and do it. Even though there's a lockdown or stay at home, whatever it is this week, up here, unfortunately, you can't beat the outdoors and the sunlight and the heat and the nature. So go do it. All right. As you know, the website's being redone as we speak. Hopefully it's going to be launched in a few weeks. Lots of great content coming, and I try to break it down for everybody. And I'm doing this because, as you know, there's a lot of people who reach out to the team for various health concerns and issues. It could be like just this week, right? Hormonal issues, gut issues, COVID. So they got the coronavirus. Two this week had reached out on that. Always mental health. The mental health's, number one by far. I can't tell you that. Recently, right, with everything that's going on and the pandemic and just people losing their jobs and whatnot, right? So a variety of reasons. And we want that site to illustrate how we can help you, right? How we can help you and how we can give you some hints and tips, because my text messages, my emails are multiple times a day giving out this information. The site will allow it to scale so you can go there and get this content. Also doing some writing for some organizations, some magazines, some articles on health stuff. And today I wanted to give you a little snippet of what I'm writing, a piece on nuts and how nuts can help you. What are they made up of and the benefits of it. All right, nuts. This is true. I have a lot of clients that I work with on proteins, carbs, healthy fats, and a good way for people to get a good bunch of healthy fats into you are nuts. Yes, nuts are calorically dense, so, have a small handful, maybe 10 or 15 at a time, but they are really good in the healthy fats. And different nuts vary slightly, of course, in their energy composition, but typically they're comprised of this. So the fats and the lipids. 42 to 66% of nuts are fats and lipids. 7 to 21% proteins. Carbohydrates, 1 to 4%. Moisture, ash, tannins, and phytates. That's the energy composition of nuts. Again, the main component of nuts, fat, is then broken down into unsaturated fats like monounsaturated fat, omega-6, omega-3 polyunsaturated fats as well, and some have some saturated fat. I've talked about fats for a long time, and I've done a whole podcast on the different types of nuts you can get. Maybe I'll give you a few at the end, but very good source of the healthy fats in proteins and carbs, of course, and especially the omega-3s, great, and some of the omega-6s, the good omega-6 like CLA is another good one. So what about the health benefits? Because I get this question a lot too. One big benefit, as I said, comes from the fats. The omega-3s, 6s, and 9s too. They've been shown to improve cognitive function, overall heart health. A 2014 study that included 15,467 women over a couple of decades found that higher long-term total nut intake was associated with better average cognitive status for all cognitive outcomes. There was another study in 2017 by researchers at Loma Linda University Health that found that eating nuts on a regular basis strengthens brainwave frequency associated with cognition, healing, learning, memory, and other key brain functions. So many studies on this, folks, on nuts, and recently in the last 10 years and their health benefits. But a big reason why is that, folks, people, your brain is made up of almost 60% fat. Nuts have the healthy fats, right? Do the math here. Good fats in the nuts supports the good fat in the brain. Very, very important. Another benefit, though, of these nuts, right? Heart health. Again, due to the aforementioned mono and polyunsaturated fats along with the omega-3 fats, right? Been linked to improved cholesterol profile, lower LDL, higher HDL, relaxation of the blood vessels, balanced heart rhythms, arrhythmia, I've talked about this before, and an increase in the hormone glucagon to control blood sugar levels. 2 large epidemiological studies, the Nurses' Health Study and the Adventist Health Study, assessed the diets of over 110,000 men and women in relation to coronary heart disease. Adjusting for other coronary heart disease risk factors, they linked the intake of 5 or more servings, so 5 ounces, of nuts per week to a 35 to 50% reduction in risk of coronary heart disease incident and death. Unbelievable, right? So, there's some benefits of it. Let's keep going deeper. They, on top of all the good benefits from macronutrients and what we mentioned, good for micronutrients. Every type of nut, of course, is different, but from a general perspective, they are high in vitamin E, magnesium, folate, calcium, copper, manganese, niacin, phosphorus, zinc, selenium, and so many more. These minerals, folks, so these micronutrients play a big role in the body, from immune system support, healing wounds, strengthening bones, and cleaning up free radicals. Crazy, eh? So I get this question a lot then too. All right, Mike, this is really good. Nuts are good for heart health, good for brain health. I get it. Good fats. What kind of nuts? All right. And again, I've done a show on this before, just on nuts, like 15 minutes, I think, on the type of nuts you should eat. So look back in the archives of the podcast. But we have what we call baru nuts, right? Very healthy. B-A-R-U. I get a question when I do a podcast. I'll get questions on Facebook, Instagram, whatever on it. Baru nuts. Of course, Brazil nuts. We have those too, right? Very good, very helpful for many of the aforementioned properties. Those are what we have here right now. There's so many, folks. Almonds, right? So you can get some almonds. You can get some, there's abundance, right? Again, without getting into it, and so many come to my mind, and I'll list them all. Just go back to the other podcast, please, and listen to it, because I do list 4 or 5 really good ones that are high in content. And then I'll give you more in-depth information on them. But those are a few that we have, right? And they'll be very helpful for you. And again, we have probably baru nuts. They call them baru seeds, whatever. And again, they're hard to get, but we have 2 bags a week, right? And the kids love them. Like Grayson, the little 2-year-old, she eats them. She loves them, right? So the point of this podcast was just about the good benefits of it, but you guys can go out and listen to the other ones too. All right, as I said, the website, being done, MikeDasiuk.com, MikeDasiuk.com, interactivebodybalance.com, info@MikeDasiuk.com is where we get our emails, right? Every day, every hour. And again, thank you. In social media, Instagram's Mike Dasiuk, Facebook's Mike Dasiuk, Interactive Body Balance, Twitter's Mike Dasiuk, YouTube, same. This is where you can reach us. Got lots of great information there from you people, and I like to post it, and always open to getting even better. Okay? Now, how do we close the show? The books too, because I always get this question every day. Transformation from Within. It's free on the website. Second book, How to Restore Your Health. You can get it for a few dollars, the ebook, or you can get the hardcover on Barnes & Noble, Kobo, iBook, Amazon, wherever, Walmart, Target. It's all over the place. How to Restore Your Health. You guys are amazing. What I tell my kids, my favorite part, right? Number 1, kids, you got to work hard. Number 2, you have to add value to the world, right? Your skill set to the world. We need it. We need to hear it. Listen to people every day about adding value and sharing it with the world. Number 3, helping other people. So this could be anything. Again, it's crazy because there's so many things, right? Bringing up the garbage from the road, right? The recycle bins from the road. Shoveling driveways, pulling out chairs, opening doors, volunteering every time. So coach teams, coach whatever, go to soup kitchens, just volunteer your time. If you have money to give money. So charities, so many charities you can give to. Churches, schools, kids, adults, single ladies, moms, dads. Charities, folks. If you got the money to do it, please give as much as you can. It's helpful to people, and maybe they'll give them some meals, right? I know our family loves to do it all year round. So, all right, got a jet. We're at 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes now. I hope these quick podcasts serve you. If you want to see something different, let me know. We're always up to improving. I say that because, again, we change things up. We change the website up. We change the format up if need be. We change content up. This is what we do. All right, live with passion, live with purpose, live with intent. Hope you guys are doing real well, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.